All right. So your host Sonia here, back again. This is the Quantum Liberator, liberating you one subconscious pattern at a time. Today we are actually going to be talking about the comparison pattern. And so if you keep comparing yourself to others and feeling like you're behind, listen to this. So this pattern is amplified more than ever right now, especially with social media. And so what it is, it's your nervous system scanning for where you stand. So lack of internal anchoring is basically an identity that's pulled externally. So if you don't have internal anchoring in yourself, you're going to be constantly pulled on social media to be looking for, comparing yourself to others, like seeing that how others' lives look great online. But I promise you, nobody's life is that great. I mean, some people might already be in the secure attachment era, which I do believe there are people in that, and they do have a good life, and that's fine. But it's not about comparing yourself to others either way. And so most of the time, what I have seen is that people do try and put up a front online as well, where they make it seem like they're rich and got all these things going on materially, but they're really actually miserable and they don't have all that stuff going on. It's just basically just a front. And so it doesn't matter where people are. So survival equals where do I fit? And that's what your nervous system is doing. It's scanning, it's comparing. And basically how it shows up is comparing success, comparing your looks, comparing relationships. Right now, more than ever, there's people getting plastic surgeries. And the thing is, no matter how many plastic surgeries you get, you're never going to be satisfied because it's not anchored internally. It doesn't matter how many plastic surgeries you get, how many eyelash extensions. And yes, I do get eyelash extensions. But it has nothing to do with it doesn't have anything to do with how I feel about myself internally. I get them because I like them. I like how it makes me look, but I actually am to a point where if I didn't get them, I wouldn't feel any type of difference in myself. And so that's what we have to get to in order to have like a secure attachment, basically, not comparing ourselves when it comes to looks, success, or relationships as well. Because you can make it, if people can make it seem like they have amazing relationships online when they're really miserable. So feeling behind or not enough, pressure to catch up. And so all of this comparison stuff causes all of this. And the cost is basically disconnection from your own path. You're not on your path when you're comparing yourself to others. Because there was times in my life where I was comparing myself, like when I was bodybuilding and I had to go on recruiting duty. I was actually doing really well in bodybuilding and getting first place. I wanted to get my pro card. And then when I had to go on recruiting duty, I had to stop bodybuilding. So I was seeing other people getting their pro card, and I was just so upset, blaming recruiting duty for the fact that, I wasn't able to go pro yet. And, you're really disconnecting yourself from your own path when you're comparing yourself. And even when I started doing this work, at first I was like comparing myself to some of these people that have been doing this, but who am I to compare myself to them when they've been doing this? And I had just kind of entered into the field. And so it's about stop comparing yourself to others and allowing yourself to be on your journey. Like I am, like the mantra I've been saying to myself over the last year has literally been, I am perfect exactly where I'm at. And the more I say it to myself, the more my body believes it. And so I also started to realize when I stopped comparing myself, I was doing better as far as like speaking about these things, So basically, more of the cost could be anxiety and self-doubt, never feeling satisfied. So all that, like I said, all that looking on social media, like just get off. All you do on social media, post what you need to post, scroll a little bit, repost a little bit, and then get off. Stay off. Like I am not on social media that much. Like all I do is like I post what I need to post. And then I'll see some things that resonate that I repost and I get off it. I don't look at it anymore. And so I really just focus on me and my son's time together, going to the park with him, taking him on a trail, like doing new things with him and enjoying this time with my son and doing the things that I like to do as well. So here's the reframe for that, for the basically the comparison pattern. And again, all of these patterns are not who you truly are. They're nervous system reactions. It's not your fault. And so it's just about becoming aware and being able to rewire the pattern into a secure attachment. And so the reframe is comparison. This is basically, when I say a secure attachment, I mean like a secure attachment with yourself. Because when you're actively in these patterns and they're overtaking you, you're not securely attached to yourself. So here's the reframe. Comparison disconnects you from the only path that was actually meant for you. Your path. We all are unique and we have our own paths, our own visions. And that is what we need to stick to and follow, and know that we are perfect exactly where we're at. And everything is unfolding in intelligent timing, in divine timing. Like there's an intelligence out there that is orchestrating this whole thing, and it is so intelligently orchestrated. And when you're actually regulated and able to tune into it, you see all the synchronicities, you see how everything is connected, and it's just amazing to be in this space where you can see the orchestration of everything and slow yourself down and know that it's okay to go at the pace that your body, your nervous system is able to go at. And so comparison is a distraction from your alignment. And here's a body awareness, just to have some body awareness question, a body awareness question. So what happens in your body? Just start paying attention to what happens in your body when you start to scroll and compare, and being aware of that vibration within you. So and then I started to realize that comparison pattern wasn't in me anymore. When now that I can scroll, I don't feel that vibration within my body anymore. Like it doesn't do anything for me anymore. And so that is so when you're anchored internally, other people's lives stop shaking your identity. Ooh, when you're anchored internally, other people's lives stop shaking your identity. And that is so true, because that is exactly how I feel now after training that vibration, that comparison vibration out of me. All right. So I'm just going to end it on this. Oh, and if you do want to chat more, just go to soniachara.com and book me. That's just for a free discovery call, and we can talk and see what options are out there for you. I do a lot of free events for veterans. So if you're a veteran, hit me up. I do free events for veterans here in San Diego. So yes, have a great rest of your day.